learned within the past hour that Giannis is listed as doubtful for Game 6 tomorrow night here in Atlanta because of his hyperextended knee, meaning he may not play again for the Bucks. Now, last night, Giannis was in Milwaukee for Game 5, cheering on his team, and the Bucks still took care of business without him beating the Atlanta Hawks 123-112. Bucks currently lead the best-of-7 series 3-2. Earlier today, Hawks head coach Nate McMillan spoke to reporters, and I asked him if he was surprised how well the Bucks played last night without Giannis.
Oh, it didn't surprise me. I said before, that's a good team over there, and they have a lot of options. Last night, I thought they certainly took advantage of that. They're still going to be the same team with Giannis in the lineup. They are an attack the paint team. So really, that was not a surprise to me. What they did, how easily they did that was a surprise to me because we knew that that's their game plan, that's their MO, and we didn't do a good job of defending the paint as well as we did in Game 3, and they punished us.
As for Hawks star Trae Young, he is listed again as questionable for tomorrow night's Game 6. Now, coming up later tonight, we will hear from Bucks head coach Mike Budenholzer on Giannis's injury. And we learned within the past half hour the team landed here in Atlanta. Live from Atlanta, Stephanie Sutton, WISN 12 Sports. Back to you, Milwaukee.
All right, thank you, Steph. Let's bring in 12 News' Kent Wainscott. Kent, you're live near Fiserv Forum with a look at the team's departure to Atlanta for that big Game 6.
Yeah, Joyce, a defining moment, right, for the Bucks and their fans. One win away from an NBA Finals. The team left for Atlanta, and that possible series clinching Game 6 this afternoon. 12 News was there as the players arrived at Mitchell Airport. The Bucks kept it quiet. There was no public event, no big send-off, just one fan with a Bucks flag there to cheer on the team as they headed out after that big Game 5 win last night. Now, if they win one of the next 2 games, the city of Milwaukee would host a major sports championship series in any sport for the first time in nearly 4 decades. And just a few minutes ago, we asked Mayor Tom Barrett about that possibility after last summer when major events like the DNC were canceled. Is this the summer that Milwaukee could have had last year, perhaps?
Well, it certainly, hopefully, will be part of the summer. They've got another game to win, and it'll be the first time in basically 47 years. So in most people's lifetime, the first time that they would be in the NBA Finals. And so there's a lot of excitement. And
this is a major event if there is an NBA Finals in the city. Obviously, that's going to require some planning and preparation. Have you thought at all about what this would mean to the city?
Well, we've already started planning, quite honestly, and not to get ahead of ourselves and not to get superstitious, but we know that there's going to be a lot of demands if they win the next game or one of the next 2 games. So we're getting down to the point where things get much more serious and more challenging. But our Department of Public Works, our police department, our health department, all have been involved in working with us because we know that this would be a very, very major event for the city of Milwaukee.
City may have a lot of work to do to prepare for that next step, but let's go back in the here and now. Has the mayor also been attending these games and seeing for himself the crowds there in the Deer District?
Yeah, and he's been impressed by it, Joyce. In fact, he told me he was at last night's Game 5 win with his daughter, and he had really nothing but praise for Bucks fans, both inside and outside Fiserv Forum.
They were certainly loud. Thank you. Kent Wainscott reporting live.
Milwaukee is making a major tourism push to other Midwestern cities during the playoffs.
Yes, this is Milwaukee, where alleyways turn to art galleries and MVPs are more valuable off the court. A place powered by the people.
Visit Milwaukee aired a 30-second ad during last night's game to audiences in Chicago, Minneapolis, Detroit, and Indianapolis, promoting the city and featuring Giannis. It'll run again tomorrow night during Game 6. TNT analyst Charles Barkley, who's talked about the Bucks winning the series, says the team is too nice.
This Milwaukee Bucks team, the reason they fluctuate all the time, they got a bunch of nice guys. They don't have a Vernon Maxwell, a guy like the Lakers had a Derek Fisher who was a tough guy.
Even does Bobby Portis kind of fill that role?
No, but I'm talking about the 3 best players.
The Bucks now lead the best-of-7 series 3-2. Game 6 is tomorrow in Atlanta. If there is a Game 7, it'll be on Monday at Fiserv Forum. Both games, 6 and 7, will tip off at 7:30 p.m. And a reminder, the NBA Finals will be right here on WISN 12. The winner of the Bucks-Hawks series will go on to play the Phoenix Suns. Dates for the finals have not yet been released.
And join us Saturday evening for a Big 12 Sports Special, Chasing a Championship. Stephen Watson goes one-on-one with ESPN's Stephen A. Smith after he trashed the city of Milwaukee. And Stephanie will have more coverage of Game 6 live from Atlanta. That is Saturday night at 6.